And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about putting some personality into those figures that you're adding into your abstracts or your landscapes. You remember, I love to paint my figures as carrots. First the head, big, bold body, torso down into the legs. Look at this. Isn't this great fun to paint carrots? And, you know, far away, they really look like people. Isn't that crazy? I'll do another one. They're fun to paint. I love to paint a whole series of these. Looks like a whole crowd. Oh my gosh, you know, but I keep thinking, okay, they're carrots. They're carrots. But I want to go more than that. I got the idea when I looked inside my water bucket and saw this shape of paint dripping down. And I said, oh my gosh, there's a figure with some legs. And that's, boy, you never know where you're going to get ideas. And that's when I jumped up there and I started putting carrot figures with personality, you know, all over the place. You want to loosen up? What a great way to loosen up. Let me do a quick sketch for you right now. So from the inspiration inside my water bucket, using acrylic ink, Holbein's acrylic ink. All right, it's very fluidy. I just pour out a big puddle of it, big brush, lots of water, and here we go. Not perfect carrots, but more characters. With personality. You know, look at this. Go this way. Nothing has to be perfect. My gosh, this is a sketch. Goofy figures, look, they're doing something. God only knows what, but they're doing something. Dancing, jumping. These people are having a great time. Look at that. Forget about human anatomy. My gosh, look at personality. What are these people doing? They're having a great time. So I have done an awful lot of carrot people. I put in my landscapes. It shows scale, shows human interest. But now this starts to tell a story. And I like that. It shows the real characters. It's almost like you're designing costumes for a film or a play. What great fun, huh? To design costumes. Give them something to do, something to reach for. Look at that. They're not so static. Oh, what great dancers. Whew. Give them some feet. Give them some baggage. He's carrying, it looks like he's playing an accordion. All right, that kind of stuff. What about bending over? Sure. Bending down, picking things up. Oh, what a nice dance move. There we go. Just lightly touching the toe onto the ground. Okay, so do a whole page of these. It becomes fun. And you can also wipe away. Give it some more drama. They all don't have to be the same, so to speak. Using a paper towel. I love doing this. Always starts to look like a charcoal drawing. See? Wow. No one's looking. Go crazy in your studio. You're the mad scientist. You've been waiting for this time. Use your fingernails sometimes. I like to use that for drawing and scratching. It really sends a confusing message to everybody. It's like, what the heck is going on here? But look at you having a great time. Now, I think we need to start doing this in color. Here we go. So here's another sheet of just black and gray and just scraping and having a great time. But what about color? Whoa, let's do the same thing in color. This would be great. Let the color run, It's great for watercolors or watered down acrylic or oils too, but make sure it's running all over the place. It starts to paint itself, and then just do single figures. Look at this dancer, you know, with 2 colors. Just let it bleed and let it go. Why do you do things like that? So eventually you could do figures in a landscape or on stage, dark against light, dark against light. You know that routine. Hey, let me do some for you. This is where the fun part starts. See ya at the table. Here we go. Look at this. I've already started. I just can't wait. I'm going to put this up here for my next sheet. I started out with some marigold. That's acrylic. Threw in some opera. Really, really wet. Big brush. I'm going to pour out some magenta. Some more of that ink. Oh, maybe some red. Whoa, some orange. Let's see what we got here. Big brush. Let that flow too. Man. It may not look pretty. I'm not going for pretty. We're going for holy cow. Really wet. Really wet. Crazy wet, huh? Sometimes I like to pick it up, let it drip down like that. Whoa! It starts to paint itself. Your job is to get out of the way. Little heads up in here. Wow, these become fun figures. I'm going to squeeze out some blue here. Oh, yeah. This is the ultramarine blue. Oh, it makes it so rich. There's your head. Drips down beautifully. Oh, blue is nice. The ultramarine blue. Wet into wet. That's what we're doing here. Let that drip down. Isn't that great when it starts to paint itself? All right. Well, that's how I like to get started. I can't stop now. That's one of the problems. You just do a whole row of them. Do a whole sheet of them with several rows of them. It's a great way to get that personality back into your painting so everyone will know it's from you. So have a great time. Keep your brushes wet and use anything you want to use. Acrylics, pastels, watercolors. Just use your imagination. That's all that's interesting to me and to everybody else. Hey, thanks again for watching this BobBlast. This was kind of fun to do. And I hope you have a great time throwing paint everywhere. Keep your brushes wet. See you later.